Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing good on this Thursday night. My name is Cmdr. I am a very varied marathon runner, and this is my second time here at No Glitches Allowed. I showed off a couple of fun things last time. We're going to show off a couple fun things this time. I have in front of me Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Yoshi's Woolly World theme. We're not going to see Yoshi's Woolly World theme. Well, we will, but not the whole game. But this is going to be this, the adventure mode that everyone hates. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate World of Light. Hey, Marrow. Marrow's getting shouted out in this. This is going to be the Light Realm RTA New Game Plus, which sounds complicated, but trust me, it's not as complicated as it is. There was a surprise donation incentive that I wasn't learned about until the marathon started, and so our name's Leia here. So shout out to Leia for donating the 25 buckaroos, and shout out to Marrow for donating the 1010 for all the trash he collected. So for New Game Plus, we get to use the actual New Game Plus button. Hey, go. I am gooby ready to go. Let me pull up my route so that I don't get lost, because the last thing you want me to do is get lost in this run. So how it's going to work is I'm going to give a countdown here in a little bit. It's technically starting about 31 seconds early into the run, but that's how I time stuff. So I'm going to give a countdown starting from 5, and we'll get right into this. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So I got to skip some cutscenes here, and you're going to see that this is 31 seconds of just load times to start her all off. Also, we have a beautiful picture in front, but we are Ganon. This would have been Olimar if things panned out properly. However, due to the new update, what's the blurry rectangle? That's a good question. That was 32 seconds, so that was a little slow on my end. Oh, that is on my end. Excuse me while I do that. There we go. I fixed it. I have no clue what that was. But we can continue going, and we only lost like 2 or 3 seconds. So that's the first fight, and I hope you like what I just did there, because that's how this run is supposed to go. I don't know if it was like a graphical glitch on my end. I'm doing a different resolution than normal, so that makes sense.
Ready?
I believe the glitch happened when you opened your thing, so that might have messed up your capture card.
Yeah.
Potentially, not sure.
I fixed her up though.
Yep.
Life happens in these runs, but I get to talk about the run a little bit more now. And we're into the third fight already. So what this category is defeating Galeem in World of Light as fast as possible on a New Game Plus file. Oh, we got rested. Thanks, Jigglypuff. One rest, that meant absolutely nothing. We're also purple Ganon, because right now... So, as Mara pointed out, Olimar was fastest. Except 2.0. So I guess I should explain why Olimar was fastest first. And that was because how Olimar worked in World of Light is his when he did an aerial or he did a smash attack, he uses his Pikmin, as you've seen. Oh, come on, Light. Thank you. That counts as a physical attack because Olimar is still holding the Pikmin, or throwing the Pikmin. It also counts as a special attack because Olimar is using his Pikmin. So the damage for that stacks. So Olimar can get crazy amount of damage super fast. In 2.0, they made it just a special attack. So it's not double like it was before. And as I'm on 2.0, we can't use Broken Olimar, so we're using Ganon instead. I should also explain the setup for Ganon we have, because this is a little bit different than the world record right now. This is a newer strat that I'm not super happy with, but it's the best as of right now, which is Hades, which is a spirit board only spirit, and great Zapfish. Thanks, villager. Thanks, villager. Thanks, villager. Thank you. So, Great Zapfish makes you giant, as you've seen, and Hades is a defensive spirit. And the reason that the defensive spirit is a little off is just how the route we take, which is the fastest route. As you can see, there's this text box that's been popping up that says, your spirit has a disadvantage. That's because I'm using a defensive spirit, and against all these grab spirits, I have a disadvantage, and it pops up a little text box. Oh, that was super lucky. That's the fastest you could do that fight right there. That makes up for some of the crap that I've been pulling off. But, so, the previous strat with Medusa was an attacking spirit. And we haven't gotten the exact details of, how many grab spirits there are, how many defensive spirits there are. But I'm gardening to say that there's more grab spirits than defensive spirits. I'm going to hit 3 of these, and that's going to be 4. And so it's hard to decide if this is actually faster. The text boxes may slow you down enough, but this is the highest damage output spirit setup you can do. We're coming into the first difficult fight. I say difficult fight, I've screwed up like 3 of them already. This is the first difficult fight of the round, but as we're using Hades, this is so much easier. Because normally with Medusa, you have double trade-off, which means you're at... Okay, here we go. There we go. With Medusa, you're at double trade-off, so you have more damage already on you because you have a double trade-off, which each trade-off is 30% of your damage. I'm going to do a quick skip here. This is Pico Skip. I'm the only person who does it. It saves 2.5 seconds. There's Nico Fire. First shout out to Marrow. There'll be a second one coming up here. But as I was saying, with trade-offs, gives you 30% damage. The Hades is an immediate trade-off. It trades off damage for attack. As you can see, I had 30%, and then the poison got me 1.2. And so with this, you start with less damage every battle, so you can garner more hits. We're coming up to the first roadblock of the run, and it's this bridge. In a perfect world, I think actually in the PAL version, not maybe the PAL version, I think actually the PAL version 1.0, there was a glitch where you just walked straight across that bridge, and this didn't pop up. But that's not a thing anymore. Here's Pico. So I did Pico Skip earlier, and what that does is, after I finish this battle, it would give about a 15-second cutscene. Oh yeah, I forgot Pico is a grab type. There we go. It gives about a 15. What a fitting time to plug in the slot car rivals bid war. Yes. Well, I'll be able to do it on Coraline here in a little bit, but I need to, let's see. So there would have been a 15-second cutscene saying, hey, you can use this car now. I've already used the car, so I skipped that cutscene. Here's Lucario. Here's Lucario, and bye. We're about 3 seconds behind PB. That's not terrible for a marathon run. As Mara was saying, there is a slot car rivals bid war for what car you use. You want to bid on the giraffe. The giraffe is the best one. Just like in Wild Animals Racing, the giraffe is the best one. So we get our first boss cutscene, where that's Galeem. He's pissed off that we just killed Lucario, so he's going to put a boss down, and that's where we're going. And we'll get to that eventually. We'll get to that about the 17-minute mark. I'm going to continue going here. We got Lloyd. Lloyd is the second iffy fight of the run, It's not like a difficult fight, it's just an iffy fight because you got 4 people and you have to do this first attack really precisely to one-shot this group.
Ready, go!
So I got 3 of them. We're going to do that. So that was slow, but we only lost like 4 or 5 seconds, and there's that time save in this run. So now we have our first overworld objective, which is these switches. We need 3 switches to unlock the light temple way up there. So the first one's here. You're going to see Ganon go fast. You thought Sonic went fast. Is there a World of Darkness in this game? There is a World of Darkness after you beat Galeem. We're not going to show that off because we're just trying to beat Galeem here. But there is technically a Dark Realm that is actually shorter by about 2 minutes than the Light Realm. And then there's a final boss area, but this isn't the full World of Light. This is just a portion of it because 3 hours of this gets really, really repetitive. But Neko, thanks for coming out. Okay, so we're gonna try and hit several of them. And that's really bad spawning. So that was kind of a slow fight. Normally you can do hit 4 in the first one, and then the second one spawns right, but that was also really bad spawning. A lot of this is just CPU RNG. Here we got value. We got value skip coming up. Well, it's not technically a skip, it's value strats. Value strats. You can tell I'm from Midwest. So there's 2 ways that you can do. He can sit there or you can go forth. He went forth, and so you can do value strats and just down air him straight into the volcano. I came up with those strats, copyright, trademark, no one else does them, because they're kind of boring. But they make the run interesting, so what else can I say? We got Flygon here, another grab spirit. In the new game run, this used to be a pretty difficult fight, and you actually prepped for the Flygon fight. In New Game Plus, it doesn't really matter. As he's a grab spirit, we can't. Sometimes you'll one-shot them, sometimes you won't. That's just using the Hades method, which I'm not a huge fan of. But it's the best for bosses, as you'll see coming up here. Here we have Fei Long. This is actually the first fight in the Medusa run, where it's a 2-shot if you do not do a charged smash attack.
Ready, go!
But as it's not a spirit disadvantage, we are good to go. And we're going to come up here on the last fight before getting into Bowser's Castle, because, spoiler alert, this is for Bowser. We got Boom Boom. Boom Boom cooperates, and Boom Boom cooperated, and there he went. Bye, Boom Boom. Boom Boom went Boom Boom. So, overall, it's not been a terrible run so far. And we're launching into Bowser's Castle, sub 12, which is really decent. Here's our first fight, and the second difficult fight of the run, Mecha Koopas. So this gets really difficult fast, especially with all those bombs. Hit 2 there, and he went back up. Bye. So that's kind of slow. It could have went a lot better if they didn't throw all the bombs at me, and I could have killed both of them with my down air. But Mecha Koopa's fight's kind of difficult to do a one-shot perfect. I'm going to go a little bit off the beaten trail, and we're going against Justy. In the last marathon run I did, Justy gave me a lot of issues. Because he's like, hey, there's lava.
Ready, go!
There we go. He didn't give me issues this time, because he can walk on the lava. I obviously cannot. Morphic's playing Super Mario Odyssey. Shout out to Morphic. So we have him dead, and you'll understand why here in a little bit once I get some switches activated. So here we have Shadow Man, Greninja. There's not a whole lot you do here. If you're lucky, you can do that and hit all three in one upswing. Okay, now we're going to go into this Warp Pipe. Since it's Bowser's Castle, of course there's Warp Pipes. And here comes a very interesting fight. The Duck Hunt fight for this area. The Twin Bellows fight. Because if you're not well, it's not frame perfect. You got a frame window to do this. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So he did some RNG shenanigans. There we go. He did some RNG shenanigans that caused me to hit him. So that was some time loss there, but I knew that was something was gonna happen there. And here we have our first switch of the run, which is this yellow switch. That's going to do that. We're not going to do that center fight there because doing more fights slows you down. Because I guess this is a great time to talk about physical versus digital. I'm running on the physical copy of the game, which has slower load times on average than the digital copy of the game. So the more fights I do, the slower the run is. In digital, you actually have the ability, if you're going for an in-game time run, to do some more fights to make it quicker. It's weird how it works out. Or here, you're going to see more movement. So here's Kamek. Kamek's similar to the Mechas. I almost got them all. That was a pretty decent Kamek fight. It was 4 swings, but 3 swing Kamek fight's what you want. We're going to be a hot about 36 seconds behind, I believe. We're going to go into this Warp Pipe here. We got Alyssa, one of the easiest fights if she does not run the other way. I've had her do that. I've had her run to the edge of the stage before. There we go. He came down. You can have good RNG where she comes towards you. That's the fastest you could do it. I know it's an inkling, but the spirit is Kamek. And that's what we're more concerned with, is the spirits. There's a lot of lore behind it. I'm not going to explain World of Light Lore 200. Go watch SWC explain it. You can also at him, at SWC. He was the world record holder before SW, a little confusing, took it over. Bye, Bowser. So we got one more fight left. We got Leon. Before we go into Giga Bowser.
Ready, go!
There we go. I did a charged attack and that worked in my favor. Now we're going to go into this Bowser fight. Get a Bowser. Da da da. What else do you expect? Press B to skip that, and we're going to go for some smash attacks. We did it in 3. That's nice. Now we're ahead. So normally you do it in 4, but it just worked out to where I could kill him in 3. That's the power of Hades. So we're already a fourth of the way through the run, as we just killed Bowser. Now you're going to get this cutscene, because Galeem is super upset that we you know, killed Giga Bowser. So he's going to be mad, and his shield's going to turn orange. I might be colorblind, but I can tell that's orange. I know what you're trying to do there, Nico, and I'm not falling for it. What he's really asking is when is Captain Fairy Pants going to be added to Smash? And the answer is Captain Fairy Pants was already added to Smash. So we're going to use this movement, which was, I believe, sped up in 2.0 to where Ganon can move faster, which is good because he's slow and fat. Okay, we're coming on to a notorious fight in the community. Yarn Yoshi. That theme I was playing at the beginning, it's back. Yoshi's here with a vengeance. He's also my main. Yarn Yoshi is my main, actually. For competitive Smash. And that was a really good Yarn Yoshi fight. Magnus would be pissed. Because in the new game route, that is one of the toughest fights in the game. But we just blazed right through it. Okay, here we got... Oh, never mind, we don't have anything. He's gone. Exploshi, yes. All the Yoshis. Yoshi will come back. We're going to go this way, and we got some Star Wolf shenanigans. Shout out to when there's an actual Star Fox game coming out. And bye-bye. We're actually almost to the Marrow shout-out. And if you have not donated towards slot car rivals for the giraffe, you should do that right now. We're almost to Marrow. See that little spirit on the second one there on the path? That's Coraline. I'll get to talk about Coraline here in a little bit. But first we got Nina. I gotta be a little bit careful here on Nina, because I only have to defeat Palutena. I do not have to defeat Ganon here. But we're gonna kill Ganon anyway. Bye. There we go. And now we have to defeat Star Fox.
Just one question quickly. You keep mentioning an incentive. Was there actually an incentive for this game, while you're just talking about your later incentives for Mario Kart?
Yeah, I can talk about those.
Now, I was just wondering, because if you're referencing an incentive for Super Smash Bros., I can't see anything on the list here. So
there was a bid war, or a naming war for the in-game tag I used, which is Leia, which is being shown above Ganon every fight.
Oh, that's already passed?
Yeah.
Oh, because it wasn't on the list, so
yeah,
that's confusing to me.
It wasn't on the list, and I didn't submit it, but Slow at me, like, this morning, like, hey, someone donated money for it. I'm like, okay.
Alright.
Okay. Marrow is here, and here's Coraline. If you did not watch Ultimate Angler yesterday, 1, go watch the VOD. It's an amazing game. And 2, oh, we got fishing pulled, and there goes Coraline. That's the shout out to Marrow from good old little Coraline. And we just wrecked Coraline. As the restreamer is talking about, hold on, I'm gonna go up here. There's Mario Kart Wii incentives. So if you haven't done Mario Kart, if you have not watched Mario Kart Wii before, I feel really bad for you. But Mario Kart Wii's coming up next. I'm running Mario Kart Wii. There's a lot of bid wars going on for it. There we go. Monster. Gotta go past her. You can't do Coraline skip. That doesn't work that way. But so you can see retro versus nitro tracks, and if no one bids anything, I'm doing retro. You can see a different character. I'm surprised no one's bidded for Waluigi yet, because you know Waluigi's not in Smash, so you want to see him in Mario Kart Wii. And then also how I'm going to do it, because I could do time trials. I'm actually the world record holder for 32 track time trials. Oh, Ice Climbers, thank you. So if you want to see that, I can do it. But there's a lot of bid stuff. You can do the exclamation point donate to donate for all the things, including being the draft and slot car rivals. Here we're going to go down here to another kind of difficult fight, which is the Gengar fight here. We have to sit here for a hot minute because the floor is sleep-inducing. There we go. Just got to get him on the edge. So yeah, we're almost to the halfway point in the run, which is really nice. We'll go down here, and we have Russ. Good old Russ. Don't know what game he's from, but he doesn't last too long. As I said, he does not last too long. And here we have the second notorious fight into the run. And if you played this casually, if you did this run casually, and you don't know any strats, this is one of the most difficult runs that you'll run across. It's Rayman. Excuse me. So how Rayman works is it's a stamina battle, but you gotta hit him a couple times. You gotta hit him once, and you gotta hit him twice. Bye, Rayman. You just have to be quick like that. Now we're gonna have 2 cutscenes in a row. Technically 3 if you count the fog. So the fog's going to clear away. We're going to see our last switch we need to hit. And then we got another cutscene straight after, where Gleam's going to be like, okay boy, you've done enough of this. And he's going to send out another boss for us to face. But we aren't going to touch that boss for quite a while. It's going to be one of the last things we do. So we need to go to the right to get to that green switch. And we got 2 fights before the green switch. We got Morag, which can be a pain in the butt if you're not lucky. And we have Venusaur. So to defeat the main fighter of the wind, the floor is lava.
Ready, go!
There we go. Just had to wait for Lucina to run over there. And now we have Venusaur to handle. We're going to lose a tad bit of time, but not a whole lot.
Ready, go!
Oh, Venusaur didn't die. There we go. We lost like 5 seconds. Not terrible. And now we are officially at the halfway point of the run. Technically. If we were good, we would be. We're going to hit this green switch a little bit of ways, because that's how the map works. And we're going to go off to the Light Temple. So some movement, and Ganon's going to go fast. Super fast mode. And in we go to the Light Temple. We got Naru. Naru's kind of interesting here. If you're not fast enough, she'll turn invincible. And that's some time lost.
Ready, go!
So we're going to kill 1 Naru, and we're going to kill 2 Naru. It's better if they just bunch together and go forth and you just do a 2 and 1, but it'd be like that some days. To our next fight, which is going to be NoGA3 from Fire Emblem Awakening. This is going to be a quick little fight, so don't worry about it.
Ready, go!
As I said, quick little fight. And our last fight in this first area is Simon, who's the grab type, so this one is actually kind of difficult if I can't juggle him.
Ready, go!
As you can see, there we go. If you can't juggle him at the beginning, he does stuff and things. Nicely enough, it looks like we are still going to get our sub 30 affinity, which is really nice in runs. Here's affinity here. Affinity can slow you down if the pits don't cooperate. Because surprising or not, armpits are kind of difficult to cooperate with.
Ready, go!
But they work pretty well. We're not going to probably get sub 30 Hercules, but we're in decent time. That's all that really matters in the world. Coming up here to Hercules, the only Orc Club fighter in this run. If you did the full run, you would find a second Orc Club fighter that's a little bit more difficult. I'm going to be trying to do some super cool strats here. There we go. Normally he can run into that and you can just one-shot him. Didn't quite happen. That's okay. Going to our next fight, which is Moblins. You can have a one-shot Moblin. I did that in a marathon last weekend. I did a one-shot Moblins, which is super difficult. So let's see if I can't pull this off again.
Ready, go!
I almost had a one-shot Moblins. If he came forth, we would have been good to go. Gonna hit that switch. We got one fight before our final fight of the area. Here's another grab one, and we need to do a little bit of a charge here.
Ready, go!
There we go. Bye. And here's our last fight of the area, which is going to be Pit, the Warrior of Light. I don't know if he's actually the Warrior of Light, but that's what they're portraying him as.
Ready, go!
By Pit, and we just golded that split. How nice. A 31-31 Pit is really pretty good, to be fair. So that's going to break, and there's going to be this awesome cutscene. Not really. It's just showing that, hey, the bridge is not, beaming with fiery light anymore. That's fantastic. And now we have to run all the way back to that bridge. So Ganon's going to get his exercise on. His body is Reggie, and he's going to make a run for it. Man, I wish I could go as fast as Ganon's going right now. He's almost to the bridge here. And here we go. We got the souls. And in sub 33, Ganon's over the bridge. I doubt that's how it would work in real life, but...
Ready? Go!
And away we go.
Victory!
And the clouds are going to disappear, and our next fight's happening, which is Samus. You know, the space bounty hunter. That one. This is another fight in the Medusa route that takes a little more of a charged hit, as you can see. Bye. If I charged it just a tad bit more, it might have killed him. Or her, I guess. But it didn't. So we're just going to continue going here. And now we're going to have a cutscene because Galeem's even more mad. Like, I don't know how Galeem talks. We destroyed Samus. We destroyed his girl, her girl, its girl. I don't know. And so he's like, I'm going to send dinosaurs at you. And there's going to be a dinosaur on this island over here, and that's where we're going next, is to destroy some dinosaurs. Because everyone thought that the dinosaurs went extinct because of meteors. Really what happened is Ganon was there. We're going to do some new routing strats that I can complain about. Because it's not a Super Smash Brothers run if the commentator is not complaining about it. You can ask Dragolina. Or SWC, for that matter. Bye. Use the Starman, of course you don't. We're too fast for Starman. We're going to go down here, and we're going to take a new route, which is up here. We got Proto Man EX. This is actually kind of a difficult fight, so I'm going to probably stay quiet for this one. This allows me a good 25 seconds in the run.
Ready? Go!
But a charge strike just whacks him off. So this is going to end up saving us some good amount of time here. So we're going this alternate route, which in the new game run saves 2 fights. But in this run, it saves 0 fights. It's just 2 easier fights. We got Urban Champion Fighter, who's in for a really bad time because fists versus swords. And we're going into another slow fight. This is the blooper fight. It's a little bit easier that we are Hades, because we're not at a spirit disadvantage.
Ready? Go!
Oh, that was beautiful. That was perfect how that fight went. 1 strike, all 3 of them. We're going to use Lapras because this is Pokemon. You thought this was Smash Bros. And we're going to face the Great Fish. Who's the Great Fish of the Sea? We're going to see if we can't gold this split. We're close. We might. We're probably going to be behind 2 seconds. I'm saying 2 or 3 second time loss. 2 second time loss. What'd I say? 2 or 3 seconds. And now we're almost to the island here. Here's our next fight. Cream and cheese. Reminds me that I did not have, well, my supper was cottage cheese. And a Hershey bar. So, a little hungry right now.
Ready?
We're lucky.
Go!
We were fishing pole. Bye. It was kind of a lousy fight, but it happens. Here to a really easy fight. Rito Hamata. I don't know what his name is. He's from the Wave Racer series, I believe. It would only been fitting if it was Shulk in his swimming trunks.
Ready? Go!
Missed that, and come on. There we go. There's all the Mii's and the power cruising. Shout out to Wii Sports Resort. That's my main game. You saw that last new game. No glitches allowed. No glitches allowed too. And shout out to King J, who will be running Odyssey tomorrow. Donate for any percent so he feels bad. Okay, here comes a duo of matches that's really difficult. So, that's like. So what happens there is Tapu Koko puts a shield around him, and an electrical shield. And if Pikachu doesn't get in your range fast enough, he could potentially just sit there and lose 30 seconds. And here's another difficult fight. This is Rick. Say hi to Rick. Rick's also difficult because the floor is frozen. And you could pick up a fire flower and lose a lot of time. And I can't even hit them. There, I killed Kirby. There we go. Rick always loses you time, but still sub 40 Rick. Sub 40 Rick's really nice. So I'm not going to complain. I turned myself into a hamster, Morty. Almost as difficult. Okay, here's our dinosaur. This is Rathos. He's mad. We just stepped foot into his house. He's a really giant house. And we have more annoying pits. I don't know why they liked, they like annoying pits, but they do. You can one-shot those, of course, but... We have Yoshi again. This time Yoshi's an actual dinosaur. And now Yoshi's extinct. Rip Yoshi. F for Yoshi in the chat. To be fair, that might be the last time we see Yoshi in the run. Rathus is gonna go over this way. It's like, no, I'm not gonna, you're not gonna attack me. Here we have Garchomp here. Garchomp's Garchomp.
Ready? Go!
Bye, Garchomp. And Rathus is like, you're getting me closer. He likes his personal space. He does not want us to pop his bubble. We could go touch him in the butt, but we're gonna go first take care of this first so we have more momentum later on. Bella? The floor is poisonous. That really doesn't matter for us.
Ready?
If we're good. And we almost got it. Thank you, Shulk. Bye, Shulk. Gray-haired Shulk with old Shulk. Okay, so now we can go back to our Rathos rounding. And he's like, no. I'm gonna go up here now. And we're like, fine, we'll go around the long way. Now we're getting to a really stupid fight. This is one of my least favorite fights of the run. The Ramblin' Evil Mushroom.
Ready? Go!
We almost just died, which I've done in a run before. Oh. Come on. This is bad. We are stuck. This is why I hate this fight. There we go. Reverse controls suck. Yeah, it can just do that. That's also one of the reasons in an older version of World of Light we used Link. Link 2, I believe. Link from, I don't know. But you didn't start with any damage, and so stuff like that didn't happen. Here we have Tauros.
Ready? Go!
Tauros was really nice in this though. We're going to lose probably 20 seconds, I'm going to say. Unless I get perfect Rathos. And here we're gonna... Oh, never mind. I was dumb. I'm like, yeah, we can just go get Rathos right now. First we have to poke him. So Rathos, get over there. Now we're losing like 30 seconds. Maybe 35. Let's make a dash for it. And now here's Rathos. Yeah, we're losing a lot more than 35 seconds. We're losing maybe a minute. There we go. We lost 42 seconds there. Rathos is down. We have extincted the dinosaurs. And we're on our way home. And now we sit here because Galeem's mad. You just killed my pet dinosaur. Rah! I'd be mad too if someone killed my pet dinosaur. So now we're going to get out of his house. Because, you know, that's the nice thing to do after you kill him. Gaina's going to do his running. Burn them calories. And now, you know, I said there's that other boss that we sort of saw but never went to. Yeah, we're going to go back to him. But first we need this pillar to strategically fall to where we can make it over this pipe. And then halfway across or all the way across the world, we need this other pillar to miraculously fall out of our path. You know, it's like magic. We have Rick here. This is going to be a really easy fight.
Ready? Go!
Bye. There's Ricky. Not Rick again. Rick is not coming back. And we're coming into one of the more not really boring, but one of the harder fights of the run to do right. And that is the Andy fight. Shout out to the Advanced Wars series. Rip the Advanced Wars series. Fire Emblem's here to stay. But you could go play Wargroove. Be a good regal boy.
Ready? Go!
We're gonna 4, 5. Oh, okay. Come on, lightning, and bye-bye. And there, Andy's gone. That was a little slow. It started off pretty well, though. We're going to use a Mega Man form to open up this keypad. Now we can go in. Now we're going to go up here. We're going to face some Pyramids. This is similar to the Andy fight of how we just have to be predictive of their respawns. Except it Game & Watches, so it's like 10 times easier. I'm going to say that, I'm going to lose about 20 seconds here.
Ready? Go!
Predictions. There we go. That was a really nice fight. So now there's going to be a little split on paths here. There's 3 ways we can go. I am going to go all the way this way. Oh, first I actually have to turn on the gate. That's usually helpful, you know, and glitchless. It's usually nice to turn off gates. You know, this isn't glitches allowed. We can't just glitch through that if there was a way. Now we're going to go up here. And we're going to take on Porygon. Yeah, we're going to be good, like, yeah. We'll still come in sub-hour, and that's what matters.
Do we have a moment?
Yeah, we do have a moment. I can just sit here.
It's not a donation. I just need to know the because of the like wildly inaccurate estimates of our marathon. I just would like to know like what we're looking at right now. Finish in like about how many minutes?
We should finish in about 10. I would say.
10 minutes. All right, so that's probably that's likely like 5 minutes underestimate. All right, thank you.
No problem. And there we go. I mean, I could add 5 minutes by changing my last character, but it's not necessary. Unless you want to see Yoshi action. We killed Yoshi and he is back. So here's... This fight actually is kind of interesting and hard new game. If you don't have the right setup. Oh, you turd bucket. He jumped. I was trying to cheese him, but he jumped. So now we're going to do the third switch here. I said we're going to do the third switch here. That's going to take care of that, but more importantly, it's going to take care of that one. We got one more fight before the boss. And it's this one right here. Be careful. Oh, he went forward. you wanna hope he does that, and he did exactly that. So now we need to hit this switch here. And we need to go all the way over here to hit this last switch right here. And now we get to go face our, we get to face Galeem's toy robot. See how fast we can do Galeem's toy robot. Gallium, don't mix them up. I almost guarded that. There we go. We lost like 3 seconds, that's not terrible. Okay. We are on to the final stretch of the run. I know, it's kind of boring, but we're almost home. This is the road to Galeem. He's going to, Gallium's going to explode, and we're going to get our final our second to last cutscene. Second to last cutscene. Where Galeem is really mad that we destroyed his pet turtle, his pet dinosaur, and his toy robot. I'd be mad too. And so now stairs are coming down. He's like, "Get over here, punk." He's going Ultra Instinct Shaggy on us. So now we're going to go on a walking spree because Ganon needs some exercise. So excuse Ganon while he goes completely around the map. Take Lapras. Other way. I did that in the last run as well. I'm so used to hold strats. And up. Continue going. Continue going. Continue going. We're almost there. And there we go. Now to the final stretch of it all.
Ready? Go!
And bye. Oh, she almost cheesed it. But alas, she just kind of flew away. Here we have Absol, really awesome Pokemon in Draft League format. Not very good here in the Smash Ultimate.
Ready? Go!
Bye. Here with Condor. Condor can be a little difficult because this is a stamina fight. And sometimes he just doesn't come over. So, as they all say, get over here!
Go!
He's not coming over. Shall. There we go. Just sometimes you have to get to him. It's a weird fight. Just kind of runs away. You're going to have a text box saying, hey, this is slippery. We're like, so? So, this is actually an interesting fight here. I get to talk about the skill tree. I know, 55 minutes into the run, I'm talking about the skill tree. So, this is a grab fight. It's a difficult fight, but we just one-shot him. And the reason is we have a maxed out skill tree, which is something which is super more important in New Game. But we have Metal Killer, which like doubles the, or like 1.5 time multiplier the damage on metals. Okay, we're gonna use Peppy, and we're going around. We can stop by Falco. But first, here's Trace. Hey, Blanc. Squawk! Thanks, Condor.
Ready? Go!
Bye, Trace. Totally saw. We have 4 more fights. I'm gonna go up here, and we have Starman. This is another fight because this is Metal Ness.
Go!
It's an easy fight. Oh, we killed Starman first. There we go. If you got that star, that could have been bad. Okay. Here's our last spirit fight of the run. It's the Wolfen. Shout out to Wolf, one part of one of my squad strike teams. And this is a pretty easy fight, if things go well.
Ready? Go!
If things go well, thanks. Okay, we're coming up to the penultimate fight. And this is the last cutscene of the run. We're going to land here, and we're going to walk about 1 step, and here's Master Hand. Now it's time to face Master Hand for the final time. Not really, but it's time to face Master Hand. Da, da, da. We're gonna use B to get out of his cutscene. Going to go over here and master handstand. My PB is passing right now. I'll just tell you where I'm at. So we have one more fight, and so time will be on the last hit of this fight here. Because we've defeated Galeem's pet turtle, his pet dinosaur, his robot, and his right hand. Now we're going to defeat him. So time will be when I finish off the game. I'm going to run over here. Did that well. I'm going to charge up this strike here. And this last hit here. That's time. That was a 59.21 on my end, which you subtract 32 seconds, makes it a 58.49 for the leaderboard, which is pretty good for a marathon. Sub 59. And that is melee lag. And that is for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Light Realm RTA New Game Plus.
And I can confirm that was a 59.21.
Awesome. So,
Alright, so we immediately going to Mario Kart Wii, or do you want to like say some final notes on this run?